Hey everyone, welcome back to the Deep Dive.
Yeah, great to be back.
You know me, I love a good story.
Yeah, you do.
And when it comes to the Bible, well, it's full of them.
Absolutely, and so powerful too,
Yeah, and today we're diving into one of those stories.
Okay.
It's from a devotional called Truth Revealed by Ayodeji.
Okay, cool.
And it's all about this incredible encounter between Jesus and a Samaritan woman at the well.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that one. It's in John, right?
Exactly. John chapter 4. And, it's a pretty well-known story.
Uh-huh.
But Ayodeji really helps us see it in a new light.
Oh, I'm intrigued. What does he focus on?
Well, he starts by pointing out that Jesus knew everything about this woman's past.
Yeah, that's right. Even her sins.
Exactly. It says it right there in John chapter 4, verses 17 and 18.
Okay, so what's Ayodeji's take on that?
Well, he points out that Jesus didn't use that knowledge to condemn her,
Right.
but to offer her something she'd been searching for her whole life.
That's interesting because, we often focus on Jesus knowing her past and kind of gloss over the why.
Yeah, and I think that's where Ayodeji's insight is so valuable. He makes us ask, what was it that she was really longing for?
Yeah, that's a good question.
It says that she had 5 husbands.
Oh, wow. Yeah, and that she was living with someone she wasn't married to.
Exactly. So clearly she was searching for love and fulfillment, but in all the wrong places.
Yeah, I get that we all have those areas in our lives where we're looking for fulfillment outside of God.
Right. And sometimes those areas can be really painful or embarrassing.
Absolutely. But you know what I appreciate about this story is that Jesus met her right where she was.
Yeah, he didn't shame her or judge her.
He just offered her living water.
And that living water represents his love and grace and the true fulfillment that only he can give.
That makes me think about a time when I was really struggling with comparison.
Oh, yeah.
I was constantly comparing myself to others, and it was just stealing my joy.
I've been there.
Yeah, it was tough. I finally realized that I was trying to find my worth in the wrong things.
It's so easy to do that.
It is. And it's like Ayodeji says, we can try to hide from God or even deceive ourselves about our own shortcomings.
Yeah, it's so true.
But God sees us for who we really are, and he loves us anyway.
And he wants to set us free from those things that are holding us back.
Exactly. And you know what else Ayodeji says?
What's that?
He challenges us to consider, are we willing to let Jesus reveal the truth in our lives?
Even if it's uncomfortable.
Yeah, even if it hurts, because that's where true freedom lies.
It reminds me of that verse in 2 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 17. It says, "Now the Lord is the Spirit, and where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom."
Wow, yeah, that's powerful. And it makes me think, sometimes we resist the truth because we're afraid of what it might mean.
Yeah, we might be afraid of change or of having to let go of something we're holding on to.
But the freedom that Jesus offers is so much greater than anything we could ever give up.
Absolutely. It's a freedom from shame and guilt and fear.
And it's a freedom to live a life of purpose and meaning.
And you know what I love about the Samaritan woman's story?
What's that?
It's that she didn't just keep this amazing encounter to herself.
Oh yeah, she went and told everyone about Jesus.
Exactly. She couldn't contain her joy and excitement.
That's so inspiring. It reminds us that when we experience the transforming power of Jesus, we can't help but share it with others.
It's like that light that shines in the darkness. We just can't hide it.
It's interesting because Ayodeji talks about how we have a choice to make when Jesus reveals the truth to us. We can either run away in shame, or we can embrace his love and walk in the light.
Yeah, and it's not always easy to choose the light, especially when we're used to hiding in the darkness.
But it's always worth it.
Absolutely, because when we step into the light, we become beacons of hope for others.
Yeah, and we were talking about that closing prayer in the devotional.
Yeah.
I think it's a great reminder for all of us, to ask God to reveal any areas in our lives where we need his correction and healing.
Because he's always there waiting with open arms to welcome us back.
And you know what else I love about this devotional?
What's that?
It reminds us that God's love is greater than any darkness we may face. Stepping into his truth truly is the path to wholeness.
So well said. And if you want to read this devotional for yourself, you can find it at devotion.lidwaymission.ca.
Awesome. And hey, if you enjoyed this deep dive, be sure to subscribe and share it with your friends.
Yes. And you can find us wherever you get your podcasts, like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Audible, you name it.
We'll see you next time on the deep dive.
Bye.
Bye.